Hello? Hey, chat. It's a nice rainy day. And I'm gonna get some comms done. Hi, Duro. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Anaxum. Yay! Hello, hello. Okay, let's, zoop. Yeah. Yeah. Nice, relaxing, chill, cool, epic. Can't hear but hi. Someone tell Neo I said hi, and that they're swaggy. I'm putting my little on-together avatar over here. Yay, yay, hi! We have a nice big ol' comm to work on today. Ben said hi. I did! Don't forget the swaggy part. Yay! Thank you. But yeah, we've got... Let's see. We got a big old team comm to finish. I'm pulling up my refs on my other, machinery right now. Let's see. Do I have a ref sheet for this one? I don't think I do, actually. Well, no time like the present. How's everyone doing at this fine Tuesday morning-ish? Technically, I am at the end part. Ah. Oh, beating the heat and made a lot of progress on chapter 2. Nice, nice. Okay. Deltarune tomorrow. Deltarune tomorrow. Yay! I'm thinking... So, I'm not gonna be able to actually, like, stream it proper. Until, like, later in the evening. It's probably gonna be, like, 8 EST. Give or take. Sorry, I'm like doing a lot of other things. I've got a really... This team comp's gonna be really cute. Let's see. Go. I'll be focused on chapter 3 by then. I wish you luck. The loot emoji. Okay. I almost forgot to post my stream schedule. Hehe. I made it this time and everything. Even though the latter half of the week I'm not gonna be streaming. You know, shrug, shrug. Okay. I've got that. I've got the bonds. I'm gonna... I have the drawing guide for a second. Actually, I don't even have to do that. Anything of this here for reference. Ooh. There we go. Okay. get to doodling. In terms of personalities. I'm pulling up the personalities as well. Zoop. If I disappear, it's because the power went out. Just letting y'all know, it sounds like it's really pouring. Okay. There we go. We got personality stuff. Oop. Rain hasn't quite made it to you yet. Oh boy. I was thinking about going on a walk before, so I'm like really glad I didn't do that first, because I would have been soaked. Okay, canvas, drawing guide, very low opacity. Just enough that I can kind of see the height thing here. Okay. Yeah, the sky's so dark. It's so spooky. I thought about putting on rain noises for all of y'all too, but ended up not doing that. I do think I'm gonna turn this down slightly for you. I need to move my little guy. Just a little, so I'm not kind of being jammed over. There we go. Yay, 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 yay! Group all this together. And then I'm gonna slightly darken that for my eyes. There we go. What kind of stuff should we do? Oops, all freaks? Hey! Maybe. If it's all freaks, isn't it like that no one's a freak though? Isn't it kind of like if everyone's a freak, then that's just normal? Then that's not freak? Just can't be real. Ooh! I love my toothy pencil. Okay. Oh. Try to tune in on mobile on a car trip though I'm not getting any theater audio. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. Someone tell Casper I said hi. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. I kind of want to draw Flygon first. So this Flygon's name is Ernie. They're jolly, and they have a choice scarf. Ooh. Let's do a little sketch first, then bring them up to speed. I think. Like, a little pose like this. Wings out. I love how flowy Flygon is. I have to do 2 riffs for Art Fight still. It's what, the 23rd? I have a week. Maybe I'll just do that tomorrow. But it feels like if I'm gonna be doing a big stream to be excited about Deltarune tomorrow, shouldn't I be doing like Deltarune related things? He had driving lessons today and a truck wheel popped in traffic. That sounds really scary. I've had my car's wheel pop while I was driving before, but I handled it really well. No one was hurt, thankfully. Good. I'm glad. Maybe a kind of happy pose like this. Tummy here. Like this. Scarf. Closer to the top, maybe? Yeah. That's a cute little pose. Look at that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Get rid of that old one. So it's out of the way. Sounds like it's chilling outside a bit. Layer. Flygon is really cool. Oh, now I can actually see and hear. Yay! Hello, Casper. How you doing today? We're having a nice, chill, kind of low-key morning. Let's do the antenna before we do the goggles. Above or below? This angle's a little bit awkward. I think the head. Let's do above. We can kind of see like the back part of one of the goggles here. And then this loops around the top. I remember having a really vivid dream last night, but for the life of me, I can't really remember like what it was. I'm gonna try again. It was something about, I think it was like, you know on Star Trek while they have like holosuites? It was something like that, except like I was in a holosuite and I knew I was in a holosuite, and there were a couple, like few other people who knew, but everyone else wasn't aware that they were in one. They just thought this was reality, and it was like vaguely fantasy setting. almost maybe kind of like a Star Wars level, like it was mostly low tech, almost fantasy like, except sometimes there was like, I don't know, like a motorcycle or some shit, or some sort of steampunky like device or building. These are some long ass nubbins. Holosuite? Is it like the Matrix? Kind of? Kind of. A holosuite is like, it's like a VR like room almost, except instead of having a headset, the whole room changes. Because me hearing a narrator saying stuff like, Fox, do a silly dance. This can't be real. Flygon has quite silly potential. True. I feel like it's missing something along its wings? That's fair. Vibrava having 4 wings instead of 2. I feel like that makes sense, especially considering how bug-like it is. Do I want closed eye here? I guess I can draw it closed for now. Oops. In Yapos, there's a regional variant of Flygon that is Bug Dragon instead of Ground Dragon. And that's pretty cute. It's a very cute design. Clone Body's designed it. Which is rude. Let's get the scarf in there. Ooh, yes. There we go. Oh, ba-ba-bam. I drew it with little nubby arms, but it actually does have those, like, odd ones. It's got, like, an Ampharos body, this one does. Open grabbies. Jazz hands. Oh, wait, that's really cute. Okay. Have you seen Beta Eternatus? I've not. You want to share with the class? The top of Flygon's sort of knees here have this padding. There you go. Hold on. Okay. Is hold. Too big. The wings attach right around where the shoulders are. So it's a little bit more like this. Nothing on the tummy. You know those like pictures of cats when they're like stretching and like their little like toes are all spread out and you can see each individual little like bean like sticking out? That's what I'm thinking about for this particular Flygon. They're like really, really adorable. This arm might be a little too long, a little too skinny at the back here. Come on now. There we go. Noodle Beast. Big, beautiful wings. Oh, posted in general, enjoy peak beta goofing around. I do really want to see, so I'm gonna peek right now. Normally, I don't look at my Discord too much while I'm streaming. But I'm nosy, I wanna know. It's... that's me. That's me, that's me. I look like that. Aww. I do like how simple Flygon's wings are. They're very easy to draw. It's not a difficult to draw mon. In terms of like, you know, the dragons that could be so complex. There we go. Beautiful. And these sketches don't have to be crazy detailed or anything. I'm gonna be doing the lines anyways. I bet you never saw this design coming. I did not, no. It's really good. The problem with drawing Flygon at this angle is that the way that the tail connects to the body, is it purely smooth like that? I need to look up Flygon now. Let's see. It is. Kind of. Let's look at its, sprites and stuff. It does not necessarily flow perfectly. There does look like there's kind of like a seam from where like the butt ends and the tail starts. Unlike Dragonite. Dragonite is like a pure, like it starts there. Okay. Is the tail just stripes or is it zaggy? Let me look. It's kind of zaggy. I like the song. Looks like a fish Porygon creature. They reused the design? What do you mean they reused the design? My hair is too long. Dragon Quest, what is that? 9? Ah. What a sweet, jolly, cute creature. It's a beta Veluza. I see that. I could see that. Yeah. Similar shape. Alright, this is a very cute Flygon. We got Flygon set. Nintendo DS, Dragon Quest game known for having co-op. Okay, let's do Decidueye next. The Decidueye is timid and has a little Gracium Z in its bow tie. Decidueye. I love Hisuian Decidueye. I like normal Decidueye too, but you know. Eternatus is Galarian Veluza confirmed. Hashtag confirmed. Now I doubt it's Dragon Quest. I recognize the song, but I don't know what it is specific. Sorry. Hi, Sasha! Ah! Yum, 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 yum. I had a coffee and everything, but I'm still EP sleepy. Sasha, how you been doing? How you holding up? How's mid to late June treating you? Okay, I don't know if I want to draw directly over the Decidueye. I'm gonna scoot him over. There we go. Pose-wise, I'm thinking... or like a wing swooping down like this. And then one leg down here. I guess the wings sort of form this cloak. So that would go around the outside here. And then we have like the feather on the top. One knee kind of hugging the chest. And then the other down and ready to land. Gracium Z right here in the middle. Eyes shaded. Dealing with recertification things. Okay enough. Okay enough is the mood. Yeah. Okay enough is better than bathe. Okay. This is like a very vague pose, but we can do like this. Scoot our ref down. Delta in tomorrow. Dedicating the day to avoiding spoilers. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a big stream. But what exactly that big stream is, I'm still unsure. Because I've beaten all the other parts, you know? And I don't really feel an urge to replay all of it. Should we do, I don't know, maybe we could do like tier lists or something? Maybe tier list, maybe tier list. Maybe these eyes look kind of nervous. Maybe looking down and away. Kinda cute though. This the sort of top here of the hood is forming into these like emo bangs. It's actually really cute. Wonder if there's a catch-up video or something, because when chapter 6 drops I kind of don't want to replay everything. I'm sure there's like bajillion catch-up videos. Recently went through chapter 3 and 4. That's fair. What if I just sat and watched my own VODs and did commentary on them? That'd be crazy. This Decidueye is kind of adorable. I need to move this, but I really like this sort of baby hair shape. I could draw while watching my old VODs. Then I could also remember what the voices and stuff are, right? Does it technically count as like a recast? This feather looks weird and I don't like it. Let's try that again. It's like too big? Something like this. Ow kicked my toes. No! This can't be real. That's not good either.
It's false. No way.
It's false.
Not this time.
Oh,
created
shit.
It. Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction. It's fiction. It's fiction.
Fiction.
We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made-up tale. It's a total fabrication. It never happened. It never happened. This one was invented by a writer. Not this time. It never happened.
Not this time.
It's false. It never happened. It's a fake. It's fiction. It's an urban legend that never happened. No way.
It's an urban legend that never happened.
Not a chance. Not this time. It never happened. It never happened. We made this one up. It's fiction.
We made this one up.
We made up this one. We made it up. Not this time. Wrong. Not this time. Not this
Not
time.
this time.
You're wrong. Not this time. It never happened.
My little Z crystal. I saw an edit where it was him making a bunch of quotes with the caption NPC trainers when they challenge you. Yes! I saw that one. Or, well, I saw my crab see that one. We'll do the details on the Z crystal in the full illustration, a full line art and stuff. I wonder if rain will hop in today. Oops. Oh, golly. Almost makes a whole mess of my, my room. I need one more hair clip. My hair's gotten way too long. I kind of got that, like, Leon Kennedy thing going on. Just a little bit. Except it's a little too long in the back. But, like, it's perfectly at my eye length and it just keeps poking me in my eyeballs. Which is not very swaggy. There. How am I supposed to draw this leg kind of bent upwards like this? When it's digidegrade, it's like knee up, but like there's like an extra sort of joint. So the torso is like this. There's the thumb here. These rounded feathers, and then this goes all the way around. And this I think this one is more like this. Maybe see the thumb in the corner. There we go. And there's some spots here. You can see the arrows on this side. Okay. If the body is like this, it's sort of like... So I'm envisioning... It's kind of like this. The wings are down. There's like one leg forward, one back, and then there's like the feathers, the tail feathers. Right? So like from the front angle, it's almost like, maybe this ref will work. I'm gonna look for like someone who's like crouched down about to start a race, right? Running. They're like about to run. Me crouching? Kneeling? No. Handstanding fitness. Person running crouch reference. Maybe? I've got a very specific pose in mind. You know, like someone who's about to run like a big marathon or something. They're about to like really sprint crazy style. They're like crouched down. They're like one knee up to their chest, one knee back, kind of in a stretch. They're like leaning forward, getting ready to dash. What is that pose? Name. Right? It would really help here. Running crouch pose. Start. Okay, I've kind of got it. These are still not quite what I'm talking about. These are just people who are like on their hands and knees. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna do some different layer. So, knee upward. Kind of. Knee. And then there's like a sort of... open like this. Claws out. And this one, the claws are kind of down. Is it like too overstretched? Maybe it would make more sense if like either both legs were forward, kind of like an owl touching down. It might be better. Like an owl touching down, like claws out. Here. Boop, boop. That's the sound. There. And then the tail is kind of like out this way. And the wings sort of connect here. Because the wings don't connect to the main part of the body. Wish me luck carrying my cat upstairs for dinner. Good luck. Good luck with your meow meow. I kind of like this. Kind of like hunched over a little bit. Still expressing that shyness a little, not like fully exposing the body. Yeah. Okay. Bring that together. We'll get rid of our old stuff. And then we'll make sure this fits the general size. It's a little big. There we go. Okay. 2 down. Next is our Toxapex. Toxapex is... Toxapex has got a toxic orb and is impish. I feel like you can only draw this thing in so many poses. I don't know. We could emote with the 2 sort of folds, maybe, that are in the front. These flaps. Hashtag my dome, my epic dome. This beast is pondering the orb. Okay, it's kind of like cute though. It's weird teeth. It's got like this teeny ass body inside. Are these 2 front flaps that open up the only ones that have the spikes in them? I don't see any in the other like angles of it. Goofy ass looking thing. Operation successful. Hell yeah. Little spikes sticking out here. It's trying to form a little heart shape. Right? And there's like a sort of lumpiness here. Lumpiness there. The thing with this heart shape is that if we do that, then the sort of spikes on the top of the head get obscured by the other spikes of its little quote-unquote hands, right? That's not the worst, though. What if we gave this one kind of like chubby cheeks? Kind of cute. It's impish. Nefarious. Ooh. What's with the face? Are you... Is that the face that it had before? Yes. Maybe a little. The Toxapex's name is Trouble. How can I make the Pondering the Orb pose with the body a little funnier? I don't even think it doesn't necessarily have to be funny. It's just like, I don't know. Pondering the orb. So like there's a big toxic orb here, right? Maybe the back legs are holding it. Oops, too big. Okay, back legs are holding it. Then one leg here is holding it like this. And the other one is kind of like got it over top. Oh, it looks really funny. Why does this mon look so... It's like so entertaining. How funny it looks. It's got these glowy eyes. I think the last couple of limbs in the back should just be like barely visible. Kind of like holding from the bottom. Yeah. Alright. There we go. And then the bottom part of each sort of frond after. I really like how this one turned out. This one's very funny. There's kind of like little legs on each frond here. There we go. There. And this. This kind of just goes off of the side. And then maybe like one more visible from that side. Each one has two. So there. And this one you can only see one. And from the interior you can see these sort of pieces. And then there's spikes here and here. There. Clearing those out. There we go. Yeah. And then there's like little spikes. There's like swoopies here, and then there's like teeny ones. Teeny swoopies. There. Okay, this thing looks funny as hell. These should probably be a little bigger than they have. No. A little bit of like the edge of the curve there. Oh, what a beautiful creature. Oh man. Ooh. How beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's like a vague sort of scribble to show the dimension here for the lines later. Okay. Let's do the Zoro next. The Zoro is modest and has a quick claw. I've drawn many a Zoro in my day. How do we make one that's nice and modest? Probably standing up straight. Snoot down. Maybe just one paw out, one behind the back like this. Looking polite. Hair sort of tamed, maybe a little bit less of these fronds. Here on the chest can kind of curl up, almost like it's like a collar. Or like the top of a jacket. A little more tamed, a little more inward. Big ass clobs. And the quick claw. Where do we want to put it? Maybe like an earring? Yeah, earring is nice. Yeah. Nice and relaxed. Modest. Very chill Zoro. Kinda cute. Standing up straight like this. General head size. You. Taking a little sippy sip. Zorik's name is double, so maybe we could do a little bit more of a 2 feature. Let's see. Hmm. Okay. There. Yippee! Yippee! Hmm. Big old claws there. Maybe there. A little bit like implication of like his sleeker, softer fur, right? But still nice big old claws. Good, good. Very, very polite Zoro. This thing has like a non-existent like midsection here. It's like so fucking skinny. I think this is fine, honestly. There's the Zoro. And then I need the Arcanine. Oh. I'm not as chatty. I just don't really know what I want to yap about right now. It's just nice to kind of chill and get some work done. Ugh. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. I've got a cute idea for the doggy this time. I think I still want to draw them sitting. Generally in this shape. There's that big old tail. I think head tilts slightly to the side. And tongue out. Because it's hot outside. Because it's Alola. And the floof goes off to the sides here. What is this now? Weird video game music re-upload plus new tracks. I don't know if I want weird. Music for biffing him on the slopes. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, this size is good. I think this Arcanine in particular has a very rounded snout. We'll see that on the top. Okay, it's sharp here. What's rounded kind of seems to be more of like the outside of the eyes, rather than kind of being sharp on the ends, is like very, very round, adorable eyes that I'm looking at from here. This kind of goes a little bit more like a down shape. Rounded. Sort of rounding there. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. Maybe a little bit of like a lidded eye here is like, I'm happy, but also this is it's so fucking hot and my fur is so dense and I'm a fire type. Oh. Light curve to the edge of the ears. Might need to make these eyes a little bigger. Yeah, that works. And rounding here. Does anyone have any big Deltarune, like, things they're gonna do plans before you play it proper? I mean, what time does it drop? Is it noon again? I remember last year was noon. And I remember that specifically because I was in the ER when the last one dropped. How many glasses? I could really go for glasses on my eyeballs. I remember last year we had like a small hangout where a bunch of us got together and talked about theories, like for the next chapters. Little Green the Fox, I guess. Little Green the Fox. Woody. Hmm. Big ass pobs. There we go. Yeah. Pick this up a little more. Bring this down. There. There's that. Good. Oh, this has to go up a little bit more. Okay. And then big pob. Off here. And the floof kind of like drags down off of the top. And big old tail. Poof, poof, poof. And poof goes down before sticking back up into some sharper spikes. Yeah. Stripe there. As for the legs, there's not any stripes on the top of the leg, but there's some right here on the back. And then another one here. This one is too far down. This one kind of like tucks in under the leg. Yeah. Alright. A little big, I think. Rid of that. There. And the trainer and the Mimikyu. I had a very specific outfit request for this, I think. Let me go and look. There we go. Okay. Here. Da-da-da-da. Let's see. More print time. Okay. This top's pretty cute. There's a sort of like small knot and then a couple little fronds that come out. There's a distinct flower print. You could do kind of like a hibiscus thing. Yeah. Then like one flower that's sort of folded over. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So that's the only specific bit. Then the rest is just casual shorts and strappy sandals, not specific. So let's just do like an over the foot sandal. Maybe like like cute little, I mean they're strappy sandals, but like maybe platform sandals? Oh, hi Stargram, how's it going? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just like working on comms, I'm chilling, I'm having a nice, relaxing goose day. Waiting for your breakfast? You're doing good too? Good. Epic. I'm gonna reduce the bend in the foot here a little because I gave her strappy sandals here both, so unless I like tilt this a little more, which I could. I do like the sort of tilt of the leg here. There we go. You know what I could do? Maybe I could make a bunch of Deltarune sprites in Tomodachi tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a bunch of streaming before Deltarune. So I'm not gonna be able to play it until like later. This leg is way too skinny. There we go. There. Yeah, yeah. Maybe like some additional cute like flowery stuff on the shorts. There. I don't really want like the cargo pockets. I think the silhouette's already like really, really cute. Okay. And hair. I have the 13-year-old hair design, but at this point she is 18. I'm gonna kind of extrapolate on it without going too far away from it. I like this sort of like swoop down and out. Yeah. And still like a little bit of roundness to the face, but like a little more sharp. Question, what would your stand be? I remember making a stand OC for like JoJo. I think I used the Muse song Undisclosed Desires. What exactly it did, I can't super remember. But I think it had something to do with art. Yeah, I can't super remember what it did. I do remember what it looked like pretty well. It had a really cool like mosaic effect on it, kind of like the album cover. I'm thinking maybe kind of like a side ponytail here. That'd be like really cute. What about you, Nexum? What's your stance? Imagine Dragons is taken. Oh. Alas, alas. had a stand idea, one of them for a TTRPG game. Oh. There was that one that ended up, I think, getting cancelled, right? I'm gonna keep to the side. This Mimikyu's nature is adamant. That one exactly. Yeah, yeah. Kinda cute. Virtual insanity? Oh! That's a good one! The stand controls furniture and attacks them with it. That's cute. There's the tail. Even commissioned character design? Oh! Maybe... I like the Mimikyu here more. Mask. Here, something like this. Really cute. Okay. Let's bring the opacity down on all of them. Okay. Got a new character today I actually sketched out for this month. Transman, lizard, human hybrid who fights with 2 umbrellas. 2 umbrellas! Damn. Oh, I need to get rid of the old. There we go. I'm thinking these 2 here. Can I flip this without it looking weird? Yeah, generally, yeah. The Flygon can kind of come down around here, I think. And the Decidueye can also get to around this area. And just be behind the Arcanine. Yeah, okay, okay. Pretty cute. Maybe a little more space would be good. Let the Flygon kind of be up here. Let the Decidueye kind of be up around here. Yeah. Yeah, okay, okay. You know those characters who use an umbrella to fight? Boring, 2 umbrellas are the new meta. True. Another interesting song I want to make a stand of was Radar Love. Oh. What are some other good stand names? I don't know. Songs I've been listening to lately. I mean, you know. I don't know. Great song for golden earrings. Ah. I name all my character stuff with songs, said Roman. It's a good motif, yeah. It's good to get inspo from jams. Okay, I'm gonna hide this really quick while I take a bunch of screenshots. Let's see. Send this to the client real quick. What the heck? Why is it going away? That's weird. Okay. Let me message my clients. You post most of your jams in music. Your Bowling Magical Girl's main attack is called Betty Dreams of Green Man. Okay. Getting all this. And I'm getting everybody. Okay, I can show this again now. Whop. Theoretically, I could start line art, but I don't know if I want to do that, when I don't have, like, approval. If there's any, like, major changes, right? What else could we work on stream? I don't know. Another character I haven't drawn yet fully. Main attack is called Coke on Hawaii. Oh. Yes. Do I have anything else right now? I don't know. I can show you guys this. Do you like this? What do you think of this? Is this bad? The ability allows him to split himself into little guys. Oh. The rendering? What do you mean? The neck? You like his neck? It's Newbert. The Goku. Looks great. Thanks. This is canon. Yeah. I'm kind of like thinking if I do a bigger stream tomorrow, I could just draw more like little guys. Like, I don't know if I want to draw the main cast. I would like to, of course. I mean, they're cool. But what if I drew like the fucko like enemies that you fight? Right? I think that'd be fun. Maybe I'll do that. Like miscellaneous guys, like the mouse cursor. Maybe. Feel like, oh, stands named after movie has bigger copyright risk. That's true. But then you get the knockoff stand names that are really good. Sometimes I wonder what the relic fragment from PMD2 would look like as a Beltarune Darkener. Ooh. That'd be kind of fun too. I'm gonna lose rendering layers just for Newbert. Robert? Okay, good enough. The relic fragment. I mean... it's got a vaguely Ho-Oh-like design. Right? With the 3 curls. Now I'm just drawing Ho-Oh from memory. Bird wings and Pokemon are kind of fucked up. I know Ho-Oh has like the layered ones, right? Or is that just its tail? Something like that. To be fair, who wants to draw detailed wings? Yes! Fair on one end. On the other end, without the articulation, they kind of look like tacked on a little. Yeah, I have feathers, true. Pokemon game ideas, reality versus fantasy, dangers of idealization and immaturity. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think that's a topic that they would target, personally, like Pokeco themselves. Because it forays a little dangerously into, don't play our game because you're fantasizing. But, definitely an interesting set of ideals to explore. Like little divots does the Time Gear have? I'm just drawing for gets and trickles at this point. Six spokes. I drew the wrong amount on all of them. That's fine. This is kind of cute. Look at this thing. It's kind of like weird. He's like kind of ugly. I don't mind him though. Yeah. time is it? We've been streaming almost 2 hours. I'm kind of like feeling pretty good. Like, I only got the sketch done. It's been 1 hour and 42. I'm gonna get the sketch done, but I am gonna be back in like, what, 7 hours or so? With the Mecha Chameleon? With a bunch of pals. So I might as well like go and rest my voice, maybe. We could do the lines for the team com tomorrow while we're waiting. That hook looks abstracted. I don't know if this is a Pokemon or a Darkener. Looks like a Darkener to me. Or maybe a relic fragment that kind of looks vaguely like Lapras, with like the rock being the shell. Yeah. Kinda cool. Vague shapes. You kinda look like unknowns. Kinda neat. Okay, I'm gonna be done for the day, I think. I also need to let my pen charge and everything. I will be back around 7 p.m. EST, give or take. I'm gonna be with my pals. We're gonna play some video games. It'll be fun. And then tomorrow we're gonna be doing Delta and stuff. Maybe I'll do something like this. It'll be kind of fun. Alright, I'll see y'all later tonight. And if I don't, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't ruin tomorrow. Have a good after stream. Thank you. Alright, talk to y'all later. I'm not gonna raid, I'm just gonna chill. Alright, bye. Bye.